This video is called Try Until You Die. I am speaking about these criminal elements, especially in the Yuletide season. The video that is being displayed on your screen is courtesy of the Observer. This is of an incident that took place in a place called Grey Ground that is in Manchester, where it is said that some GUNMEN launched some sorts of attack on a beryllium security. These people had carried money and pack up the ATM machine. However, this is what you would call an epic failure, because after the smoke cleared, meaning SHOOT out, one of those GUNMEN were laid out in a grey ground. He was sent to the burial ground. I am going to go to my intro and then I am going to come back. People. Que pasa, suck, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Call it news with a buzz. Based on the information, it is said that at about 7 p.m. in the evening or so, the people from that place, security place, Beryllium Guardsmen, they were doing their duty, dispensing or putting money in the machine for the convenience of people for the Christmas. However, it seems as if some GUNMEN thought that they were going to lay wait them and then run out upon them. However, it seems as if they make some sorts of pick starts. However, the people was waiting and ready for them. It is said that the people wheel and pop off, meaning beryllium, during this blaze of GUNFIRE. One of those men was hit. The rest of his crony retreated, running at some sort of bush, jumping at some sort of vehicle. Take with themselves like the all-time song there. Based on the information, it is said that the poor investigator, when they pull up on the scene and did some sorts of search, they saw a trail of red. So it tells us that somebody else, or maybe two other people, also got hit. I am hoping that the crime scene investigators took some sorts of red sample just in case them hold somebody, just in case somebody shows up at one of our fine medical facility. Pop down place, them call it. Now people, when we hear stuff like this, it is obvious that these persons was just trying a thing for the Christmas. Some set of jackass probably sit down in them garrison boardroom and them come up with an intricate plot. How we can get some money for the Christmas? Them a plan for rob, but people like me always say, man a plan, gotta wipe out, karma I go catch your ASS. So we can come to the logical conclusion that they did not make a very good approach. When them wheel and pop off, the people they dip on them tippy toe. Them across them T and a dot the I, they were waiting in the cuts. And people, you and I know, based on videos that we see, whenever there's any sorts of SHOOT outs, the popo is always going to have the handle, and the criminal is always going to have the blade. They're always going to end up on the SHITTY end of the stick, because when them are push and a shoot, the people are aim and a FIRE. So therefore, they pretty much got FUCK in the process. 1 DEAD on the spot. So people, like all supposedly good journalists do, I picked up the picture and I zoom it up and I analyze the BODY. Notice that this man have a big six-pack, so therefore fit youth him could do construction. However, now he is going 6'6". When I look at the body, I notice that there are at least 4 entrance wounds, look like 9 mm. I am no sort of investigator. Me just say what it look like when you do the maths and the physics and whatever. I noticed that he had 4 holes in his left side of his chest, where 4 holes are not supposed to be, right in the region of where his heart is. So therefore it tells me that more than likely he got some severe vital organ wound, as in the heart. And people know say once the heart stop beat, pretty much that is it for you. You have come to a conclusion. So when you hear stuff like this, it is good, because at least now a message is going out there. One DEAD, and this man was laying on his back in a some sorts of blue t-shirt and him head cover up in a some sorts of blue mask. Look like him take it go as some sorts of tailor or dressmaker and make them make it fit, so therefore it could fit appropriately over his face. However, his face is now unmasked. He is now out of here. When you think about the situation, I would say to myself, alright, a message was sent, one gone, and at least one other one get caught up. Do you think that they are going to stop now? No, people, they are not. They are going to keep trying, like I said. Try until you die. So therefore, they are out. This is what we can expect. Remember, this is the Yuletide season, Christmas season. The people them hungry. Hungry man is an angry man. What we can expect to see, and this is my notice to these security company and business places in Jamaica. These youth, when them come out next time, they are going to learn from the mistakes of others. They are going to come out with all GUNS blazing. So therefore, they are not going to give the security any sort of chance for wheel and pop off, dip in at them waist and then come back. They are going to make sure that when them launch this attack, it is shock and awe. People are going to get blazed up. Now people, don't call it goat mouth, but you know, so whenever I talk, it is like the gospel, like I've always said. So based on the Popo report, it is said that they made a thorough search in the area. However, them not find a body, but them find some sorts of BLOOD. So I have to ask the question, are we going to hear that one of these or the injured man end up at some sorts of hospital and give some sorts of cock and bull story? Or more than likely, he is probably DEAD, hopefully. More than likely, his cronies is going to suggest to him, it no make no sense you're going there because them go want to know who are the other people them, and we cannot have that. People, you know, these criminal elements have no sorts of conscience, so therefore they're always going to think for self, or even they would probably make them crony BLEED out, meaning DEAD, more than getting exposed, especially on some sorts of epic failure. Based on the information that I got, it is said that no sorts of money was taken, no sorts of security guard. Well, it is conflicting. Some people say one man get injured, meaning security guard from Beryllium. People, me not really know. All I know, it is a good thing, it is a good sign, it is a message that is being sent out. However, the bad part about it is that when they come back, rewind and come back, it is going to be even more DEADLY. The closer that we get to the Christmas is the more BS that we're going to see. So therefore, my advice to persons out there, the least that you can stay on the road or be on the road, take care of your business and get the FUCK back home where it is safe, more than likely. Point blank and period. Further on in the news, this is some updates about a very unfortunate incident that took place at a construction site for the Rio Hotel that is in Falmouth, that is in Trelawney, where it is said, conflicting report, however, I am going to give you the truth. A man known on the street as Doggy. It is said, based on some report or based on what the employees are saying, he slipped from the 11th floor, fell down the chute. The chute is an area that they use to throw down garbage on construction sites. It is usually the garbage area for any sorts of high-rise building. However, the facts of the case are that him and the next man in some sorts of argument over some sorts of plyboard. Now people, a plyboard is owned by that company. It is not owned by the employees. So therefore, them argue over something that did not belong to them. It is said that in the anger, the man pushed him over, him fell, and he fell to the ground. There are at least 2 videos that are circulating over social media. The sad part of the thing is that when the people investigator asks the hotel have no sorts of knowledge. When the investigator Popo asks the employees, his co-workers, nobody has anything to say. Everybody's mouth is mute. Based on the information, it is said that this man Doggy is a quiet man, but people like them say, sometime silent river run deep. People who are silent can also be serious and deadly. However, that is not the case based on people that know Doggy. He would not hurt or harm anybody. He might try to defend himself. The sad thing is that this Jamaica culture of no informing, this Jamaica culture of seeing something wrong or somebody getting some sort of injustice and not speaking out. Nobody says anything until it hits home, until it reaches their doorstep. You must remember that this man lost his life. This man is a provider for his family. This man has 12 children. So therefore, all of those 12 children are going to be away from, or the person that is their provider is going to be away from them. More than likely, they are not going to be able to take care of their business. So therefore, you should do the right thing. Do your civic duty as a decent human being. Do not facilitate somebody that took away one of your co-workers. Do not allow this person to come to work and act as if nothing happened, because sooner or later, maybe you and that person is going to be in an argument and he is going to do the same thing to you. How is it going to feel for your family if nobody stands up for you? Nobody makes sure that you at least get justice, even if you lose your life. People, me just say, this culture in a Jamaica of people not caring for people, people not talking, this is the reason why Jamaica is the way that it is. You have to stand up. Somebody have to have some sort of intestinal fortitude, backbone, or even balls. And what we find, a lot of these people, especially men in Jamaica, they have aggression, they have anger management. However, when they are supposed to stand up for justice, they are MIA, meaning missing in action. Such is the case in this case, point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like these, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself.